go live soon, but right now, or at least it doesn't look good if you tried. So I thought, how do you stand out? How do you differentiate yourself from AI or anything that could be fake? Well, let's go live. So I figured, what do I do 5 days a week that I could just go live doing? It's my Olympic lifting. I do this 5 days a week because I love it. I've been doing it for like 10 years. And I figure I get a lot of people coming to me in the gym, talking to me, and just come up and say hi because they see how I lift. And not a lot of people do Olympic lifting. So guys come up to me and they say, hey man, I wish I could do that, or that's so cool seeing you do those types of lifts. And for me, it's good because I get to meet people and then also encourage people. When other people can see you go to the gym and then they want to go to the gym, exercise. That's what I really love. I love meeting new people, but with my Olympic lifting, it's like, how do we encourage other people to get their health in order? Now lifting, I could do that all day, every day, working out, exercising, but I love sweets, and so I think that's another reason for me to go live is how do I cut out sweets so I could actually, get more fit. So that's what, I go back and I watch my lifting, I'm like, ooh, man, I gotta lose some weight. I mean, I've always known that I had to lose weight, but when you see yourself do it every day, it encourages you. Maybe I shouldn't eat that last cookie. That's how I am. But it's not the exercise or, thinking, man, I don't want to exercise because it's hard. No, it's the eating that's hard. It's the eating healthy that's hard. So I work on it as best as I can. But the biggest thing I can do is I can lift more. But AI can't go live yet, so I figure now's the time to go live. But it's an experiment. I'm going to do it for an entire year. So one thing you'll know about me is every day is leg day. There's no 1 day a week doing legs. Every day's leg day. So I'm going to do squats first. So on Monday, I already hit this once, so Monday I went to 405, did it twice, dumped it on the third, which means I didn't make the full rep, so I dropped the weight. It was just because I went forward and I didn't do the right technique. But 405 felt good. At least I felt happy with getting it twice. Haven't done that in a long time, so we're working up to it's supposed to be 4 reps at 365 back squat. But every day's back squat, every day's leg day. Does anybody else do everyday leg day? So I did legs Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And this is still a warm up. My 295 is the starting weight. But who else is going to the gym trying to get past the New Year's resolution? February 1st is coming up. Half these people will be gone. The bummer thing about going live with my Instagram, or on Instagram with my phone, my phone that I use, because my programming's on there, so I had to remember my programming. Then my music's on there. So, going up to the phone trying to change the either channel or playlist. I don't know if it's going to turn off the actual live time. Okay, let me try it. I'm going to try. Oh, it worked. Live stream's still on. Okay, good. Haven't done this before, but can you guys hear my music? You probably can't. You probably can't hear my music, but I love I don't know, all types of music, but right now I'm listening to, who is this? Was just listening to Michael Jackson or the Jackson 5, Redbone before that, Come Get Your Love, basically 70s, 60s and 70s music. Just a lot high, not high energy, but like positive music. All right, got to do 4 of these. Starting weight. And the reason why I do them fast, too, is because when you're snatching and clean and jerk, you don't want to get stuck in the bottom of a squat and not be able to pick up that weight. So that is why I go fast, or as fast as I can. Just try to push it up, try to get my muscles fast twitch. Man, I'm sweating up a storm right now. All right, 295, 315. So I got 325. No, 365 is top, so got a few more outside of that. But I think my pre-workout, there's only like 200 grams of caffeine, like coffee, but that's definitely waking me up. Feel good. I'm gonna go grab a towel, sweating up a storm. Okay, here we go. So when I go live, I'm actually thinking about starting to go live with, showing people how to invest in real estate, not just Olympic lifting. I think live is the next, or it's the last thing before AI and Skynet takes over everything. So might as well go live while AI can't. Does anybody else not like AI? I'm not a big fan of AI personally, but all right. So, you know what's funny? I was asking AI, or was it ChatGPT, something that I know there's like 2 sides of the argument. Nope, ChatGPT said, no, this is the only side. And I was pushing back saying, you sure? No, the consensus is this, what I want you to know. Now what's gonna be sad and terrible is the next generation's growing up with AI. They're going to assume AI is right. They're not gonna have critical thinking. They're gonna say, oh, AI said it, so it's true. And then who programs AI? Other people. And then other people are gonna make AI tell you what they want you to believe. And then the people are gonna take it as, yes, it's true, AI told me. All right, here we go. We're gonna do, I think it's 4 and then 3s, I think. I can't remember. 315. And I face away from the camera because I don't like backing up to the rack. 315. Did I do 3? I did 3. I was supposed to do 4. Don't shortchange yourself. There we go. Try not to shortchange myself ever by doing less than I should. All right, what we got? One more, then 365 will be top. But every day's leg day. So the platform next to me, somebody just left their weights on there. And that just keeps other people from using it. Kind of funny, like just about every platform's taken other than the one that has had the plates on there. Somebody else leaving it there. If you want to look like a experienced or regular in the gym, clean up your weights. That's If there's anything I'll give you, just clean up what you use. I guess the thing I want to going live, I want to help people to realize gym, exercising is your friend, but like the gym, you'll meet some pretty cool people here. But if you ever think, oh my goodness, I don't want to look dumb, I don't know what I'm doing. Everybody doesn't know what they're doing. Everybody's thinking the exact same thing as you. Thinking, I hope people don't, look at me, judge me or whatever. So if you just realize everybody else is thinking the exact same thing, makes you be able to go. All right, what do we got? 3, 15, 25, 35, 45. 345, and then we'll do 365 next. I think I'm supposed to do 3 here. Well, a good thing. I think it's 3, but I can't look at the programming, so my phone's doing the Instagram live. Okay, here we go. 345. I'll do one more just in case if I need to. I don't know what the programming says. It might be 4. I mean, it's not going to hurt me to do an extra one, is it? Nope, it'll only make you stronger. So, 365. I'll do 365. I'll try to hit 4 right now. You guys remind me when I take off the plates to not take off one side and have the bar dump this way. I did that a couple days ago. First time ever. And yes, I felt stupid. Didn't hit anybody, which is good. Just felt dumb. Probably shouldn't even tell you. Nobody remembers. Probably nobody even saw it, but I think it was on Tuesday it happened. So yeah, don't go back and watch it. It's been embarrassing. I mean, it was actually this amount of weight too. I took off the one side and then the bar. I think I was talking too much to myself. And as you can see, like, I'm talking to myself. Nobody even notices because everybody's either playing on Instagram or they're lifting themselves. So nobody cares, just get in the lift. Seriously, I did. Did anybody see that? Actually dumped it. Took off all the plates on that side. I shouldn't be telling you. I don't know why I'm telling you guys that. But I took off all the plates on this side. Usually I'll leave one. And I just stopped, my brain stopped. And then the bar, praise the Lord, nobody got hurt. I just felt like an idiot. Okay, here we go. Let's do 4. 4 at 365. Every day's leg day. Every day's leg day. One more. That was okay. Not bad. Love doing squats. We talked about this the other day, but if you don't work your legs, it's harder to get the rest of your body stronger because you build muscle faster because your legs, when you're working your legs, your body thinks, well, shoot, I got to build up my entire rest of the body. So people who don't work out legs, they have to work out extra hard because, yes, I'm going to remember to not take off the bar on that side. All right, good. But you have to work out like at least 2 or 3 times as hard if you don't work your legs because your body likes, likes it when you work your legs. It releases much more, what is it? I don't know, all the good things make your muscles grow. So the guys who just do upper body, they have to work extra hard. Rather than if they work their legs, their upper body gets bigger faster. All right, what am I doing? Okay, making sure I don't kill the guy next to me. The bar coming off. All right. Was anybody on the live stream when I did that on Tuesday? Man, I was so embarrassed. I usually don't care what people think about me, but I felt so embarrassed because I've been working out for how many years? 10 years. Never done that before, but here I am talking way too much. All right, so snatch. Love it. Do snatch. We got, I think we're rocking up to 230. I think it's 230 snatch by 3. I don't have programming in front of me, but shoot, it'll be fun to do 230 by 3. And we'll see if I could do hook grip. I taped up my bum finger, so we'll see if that works out. Man, that caffeine is really hitting me. Well, might as well take what I can get. If I'm feeling good, I'll just keep lifting. But I did a max day 2 weeks ago. Didn't beat my previous records, but tied my snatch at 270, which I was so happy with. But technique-wise, better than I've done in a long time. If I go back and watch it, I'm like, oh wow, that shouldn't hit that, but because the technique was pretty smooth, I was actually able to hit it. So that was good. All right, here we go. Snatch, favorite thing to do. Had one of my friends, his name's V, he watches these sometimes. He says, hey, when are you gonna put your jorts back on? You guys know what jorts are? Jean shorts. Well, I don't know why, but for some reason it's just Saturdays. It's like a treat. I through the entire week, and then Saturday I get to wear my jorts. It's just funny. Like if I wore it every day, it would feel weird. I don't know, maybe I gotta get over that. The jorts make me stronger, so. All right, we got, we're doing triples. So, no hook, well, let's try hook grip. Yeah, it kind of hurts. That's funny. Purposely walked in front. Oh well. Like there's no, you had to step on my platform in order to get in front of the camera. That's funny. Maybe he doesn't like people with cameras. Oh well. Not my problem. Okay. Progressively go lower. That was power. Just warming up. Progressively get lower on the squat. Catch. Well, that wasn't lower. That was the same. Come on. Okay, now we're going to go full squat. Full snatch. Just to get that technique. There we go. Okay, so even though, well, I do this all the time, so I know what weights I should be hitting, but I can't see my programming. Kind of realize Saturday, what am I saying? Snatch. So squats, then snatch, then clean and jerk, then I think it was RDLs next, then push press. I think all up 3. Whoop, that was loud. 3 reps. All right. But yeah, I just like, hey, it's an experiment. Let's try to go live every day. I lift, which is 5 days a week for an entire year. Kind of like, you guys ever seen the movie Forrest Gump? Might just start calling it the Forrest Gump effect. Forrest Gump just started running because he wanted to. And then first people thought he was crazy. Well, first nobody knew about it. Second, people thought he was crazy, running across the country 4 or 5 times. Then, gradually, somebody said, "Oh, I'm going to do that with you." Towards the end, he had, I don't know, 100 people running with him. So, kind of like what I want to do. See how many people we can get. Now, you don't have to do Olympic lifting. I mean, just go to the gym, just exercise. Because if you had all the money in the world, it absolutely would not matter if you don't have your health. Seriously, like, if you're Warren Buffett's age, he would gladly switch with you all the money for your age or your youth. All right, 165. Come on. You see how I stepped forward? Because the weights were forward on me. Come on. I'm doing, yeah, still doing, well, I could try hook. See if my hand's gonna be okay. I got that little cut on it. It's jacking me up. Nope. That's still hurting. All right, we'll do no hook. Ooh. I love listening. This is oldies. Listen to some oldies music. One more. We're doing 3. Oh, my phone is ringing. Why are people calling me? Don't they know I'm at the gym? Just kidding. I can't snooze it, or I can't hit a button. It has to be on the phone. So my phone is what we're doing on Instagram. Guess I'm just gonna have to wait until it turns off. There we go. Okay, music you're gonna play? No, you're not. Okay, if I push this button, what does it say? Oh, it said paused Instagram for the phone call. Let me see if I, oh, good music played again. All right, so we're going up to 230 snatch. I don't know why I feel like I'm in a rush. Probably it's the caffeine. It's usually the caffeine in the pre-workout. I don't drink a ton of caffeine, so when I do, it affects me. I guess in a good way, because I want to lift more. I want to have energy when I'm lifting, so I usually just drink decaf. Because I like the taste of the coffee, but don't really want to get the caffeine. All right, so we got 3 here. I'm gonna do no hook again. We're gonna try no hook grip, which is, because my finger, it's all cut right here. So when you grab it like that, that's, you gotta know what hook grip means in order to do it. Basically grabbing the bar so it doesn't spin. Grab your thumb. All right, here we go. 185. 185. Here we go. Oh. So I got Eye of the Tiger playing. Didn't select it. Thank you. YouTube music. That gets me pumped up. Eye of the Tiger from Rocky. Anybody ever heard that song? Oh. Do that. It's such a pumped up song. All right, here we go. 185. So no hook. It was okay. I felt like I caught it forward. Got to keep working on so I catch it behind me. Not behind me, sorry. Directly on top. You want to catch it well. That was better. Much better. Who's going to get past their New Year's resolution January 31st and continue to lift in February? Are you going to be able to do that? Most people give up. Half these people will be gone. All right, last one. 185. Big pull. That was okay. My butt was out. I caught it like this. Okay. I'm not sure what that's about, but I'm gonna have to work it out. I'm glad I could still control my music while I'm going live. 205. 205 by 3. We'll see how many I can get here with no hook grip. And I have my straps in case I need to. That's really weird. All of my lower back right here is all tense and tight. Haven't felt that in a while. So, and whenever this happens, the only way to really take that out is just by lying down and letting my back kind of just rest for a second. Stretching it doesn't work. It's just letting it, I guess, relax. And no, I'm not hurt. It's just tight. I'm just trying to get my lower back to stop being tight. All right, so we got 205. Yeah, so I'm not, when I'm talking on live, I'm not coming up with new stuff. This is just me talking to myself out loud. Usually this is what goes on in my head. All right, wonder why my lower back is all tight. Maybe I got a little forward on one of those squats. All right, we got 205. We'll try 205 snatch. We will try it with no hook grip. No hook grip. 205. By 3. Might have to do a full. If I had hook grip, I'd do a power. But because the bar starts to roll in your hands, it makes it harder. It doesn't go as high. All right, here we go. 205. No hook grip. Full snatch. I'll try power first, though. Nope. Did not do power. Have a full. All right, here we go. Let's do another one. At least I got no hook grip, 205. That's great. A little forward on it. Come on. I hate going forward. Did you guys know why I go forward? Or if there's what I could do to fix going forward? Let me know. Drop me a comment. All right. Number 3, no hook 205. Let's see how I do. That was okay. I felt the bar rolling in my hands. But anything above this, that's gonna be tough. I have no idea. My feet feel fat. Like, maybe it's rainy or something, but my feet are usually not tight. I mean, I've tied this shoe. I've worn it forever. So it's usually the exact same every time. So for it to be tight, weird. So I just gotta loosen it up. That's just weird. But I notice when there's clouds and about to rain and stuff, kind of notice that's what happens to my feet. As they get a little fatter. Or I don't know if it's related, but feels like it. All right, so we're doing 220. So that was 205. I want to go to 225, but that's a good jump. Probably should. No, the top is only 230. So let me grab 2.5. 2.5, sorry. Caleb, what's up, brother? Good seeing you, man.
Good, buddy.
That was a good dude trainer here at the gym. And so I always try to say hi to people, and you can see I don't linger because it gets in the way of my lifting. All right, here we go. All right, 220. So go 220, then 230? Maybe 235, we'll see how I feel. But the programming says, I think it was 230. But I gotta use straps. What's that? I know. I tried those, they suck, so I don't do them anymore.
I only do the eccentric. I don't care about.
Oh, you don't try to go back up? Yeah. Yep. It's fun knowing people at the gym. I'm an extrovert if you haven't figured that out. And so being an extrovert, like I can't work out at home. My wife says, why don't you just stay home? You got the weights here and everything, and why don't you just work out here? I said, because I need the people around me. If I'm at home, I can't get motivated. Like, I don't even look at people. It's like a blur in my eyes right now. Like all the people, the sea of people out there. All I do is focus on this, and I don't notice anybody else because I'm always looking at how much I'm going to do next. What is my next lift? Stop talking. Here we go. 220. Got to use straps. But, oh well. Yeah. Oh well. We'll get better. Okay, 220. Let's see if we can do power. Good solid power. 3. Come on. My left foot did not even move. That was weird. That makes me mad. You're supposed to pick up your feet to pull yourself under the bar, but left foot did not even move. And I am not catching the bar. I'm stacking on top or getting my hips underneath me. Let's see if I can work that out. This is weird. All right, it's gonna be a great lift. It's gonna be the best lift of the day. That was better. Saw my left foot move, so, and I really didn't try to focus on it. I just wanted to move both my feet. That was number 2. Yes, I do legs 5 days a week. Snatch 5 days a week. Clean and jerk 5 days a week. Strip press 5 days a week. All right, here we go. Last one. 220. That's okay. Could be better, but Bob Seger singing right now. This is way too slow. Sorry, Bob, I gotta move. There we go. This Earth, Wind, and Fire? I think that's what I'm talking about. A little more upbeat. Can't remember who this is. I wonder if my phone tells me. Nope, can't see it. All right, so we're gonna be doing, 230. Let's do 230 by 3. Even though I feel like energy-wise, I'm doing okay, but my lifting, 220, I should have been able to knock those out, power without batting an eyelash, but oh well. Every day in the gym is better than any day outside the gym. I think another thing I really enjoy about Olympic lifting is I get to compete against my old self, see what I used to lift. I'm a pretty competitive person, so I can compete against my old self and say, oh, I did that last time. Let me try to beat that. So for anybody on Instagram, if you've been watching the past ones, I'm using a different phone. My iPhone, what is it? I don't know. Which number is it on? Bought it last year or something like that. Is this iPhone number 842 or something like that?
What's up, man?
Jeremiah, what's up, buddy?
Hey, dude, good to see you.
Good seeing you, buddy.
Glad you're checking out that AAU stuff. So.
What's that?
I'm glad you guys are checking out that.
Oh yeah. Oh,
That's
I mean,
cool.
it's just we got to do it. I just haven't done it yet. But 100%, I want them to be wrestling.
That's cool. Yeah, that's all your best. Appreciate it. Figure it out. Happy Friday.
You too, buddy. See, that's what I enjoy, is meeting people at the gym, get pumped up, just like, hey, look at this, awesome. So you see the same people, get you excited to, I don't know, come back. Meet friends here. You see the same people every day. It's good to say hi. All right, here we go. Let me move this plate, just because I think I would hate to drop it on somebody. Here we go. Okay, so what I was saying, I was using a Samsung phone I bought 10 years ago. And so this one's probably a better camera. All right, here you go. So 230 by 3, full snatch. And we'll try power, but we'll see. 230 snatch with wrist straps. Okay, let's do a power. First one. I might tell her. Okay, good, she's done. There's a lady doing, I don't know, these things that her head's really close to where my bar is going to be landing. All right, 230. That was okay. I felt like I could have caught it power, but I just kept going down, which not a big deal. I'm just glad I didn't catch it forward. All right, that was one. And you can tell I'm not doing CrossFit, so I don't care to go fast. I only care to focus on every technique, or every lift, focus on the technique. Big pull. Head through. I knew it as soon as I picked it up off the ground. I was leaning forward. Okay. So when I picked it up off the ground, my body was weighed forward, so I didn't correct, caught it forward. Yeah, so if anybody watching knows what I'm doing wrong, let me know. Okay, so I gotta chest up, get those legs under me. Okay, here we go. 230. That was better. That was better. One more. So you see I missed a lift, and I don't count misses, which means I gotta make myself do it again. Okay, last one at 230. 230 snatch. Big pull, head through, catch it well. Best catch of the day. The best pull, chest is gonna be up, head's gonna come through. That was okay. All right, 230. Now, I know how my body should be responding or acting, feeling, whatever. That weight was a lot heavier than I wanted it to be. So I'm feeling like energy-wise, I got plenty of energy. Strength-wise, feels like I'm 85% of what I should be or would normally be. Just how that felt on that lift. So glad today's not a max day. I feel good, plenty of energy. All right, so maybe it's a correlation. Like my feet, like I was showing you earlier, feel fat, and so I had to loosen up my shoes for some reason. Doesn't happen very often, but does. Then my strength level's down. I don't know. Good thing I already did squats though. Already did squats this morning. All right, so my programming is used up right now because it's on my phone. And my phone's doing Instagram, so oh, that was hauling out. And so we're just gonna go up to 280 probably. Clean and jerk triple. That's what we're gonna do. 280 clean and jerk triple. Work our way up to it. And so like I've always said, even though I just did 230 on the snatch, it's a clean and jerk, even though it looks like a normal lift or same type of thing, totally different. So I dropped down in weight to get my catch opened up, be able to catch the bar right. You'll see what I mean, because out of anything in my lifting, that's like my least or the worst part is the catch on the clean and jerk. But the programming is supposed to be, I think, 3 cleans and 1 jerk. But I don't like doing just 1 jerk because I want my jerk to get stronger. So I do 3 clean and jerks. The worst part is when you get clean up, you pick up the clean and you're thinking, oh my goodness, now I gotta jerk it. This is so heavy, how am I gonna do it? So much better. Oh. So much better. You get that clean, catch it, stand it up, and you're like, oh good, the hard part's done. Now I just gotta jerk it. That's the easier part. I like that better. So I'm always working on my jerk, getting that stronger. I'd much rather have my jerk stronger than my clean, if it's possible. Oh. So what I'm doing right now, trying to get my rotator cuff, my shoulder opened up. It's not my lats, it's that I can't. There we go. Usually it's like that. So getting the elbow up, you need fast elbows to do cleans. So I'll leave that there. My lower back, come on. Lower back's just tight. It's not a like injury, it's just irritating. All right, here we go. So 185 warm up. I think the starting weight's like 205 or something like that, but we're gonna do fast elbows. All right, fast elbows. It'll be the best catch of the day. That's okay. Come on, Bob. So my elbows, you want your elbows as high as possible, but my mobility is terrible. So that's why I constantly have to focus on it. Big pull, fast elbows. It's okay. Wasn't great, but it was okay. What's next weight? 230? Yeah, let's just jump up to 230. Piece of cake. There might be a weight in the middle there, like starting at 215, but that's boring. 230. But I'm glad today I got the squats out of the way. Maybe the back squat is what got my back tired. Could be. But just keep pushing through it. And like I said, no, it's not injury. It's just those muscles are a little tight. Kind of just like my feet. All right, I'm not hurt. I'm just gonna rest my lower back. I know it looks weird, but trying to rest my lower back for a second. Yeah, you'll never really see me laying down unless there's something like this where I'm resting my lower back so the muscles stop being all like crap and loosen them up. And I've tried stretching. Stretching does not loosen them up, but resting like this does. And then they're like, oh, I can relax now. But I hate sitting around. I'm always thinking, like, I gotta go lift. Why am I still laying down? All right, 230. We're gonna do 3. And I have to go to the bathroom. Maybe that's gonna make me stronger. Just hold it in. Whole time. It's gonna make me lift more. Kind of drinking water while I gotta go to the bathroom. Guess what happens when you're lifting. All right, here we go. 230. This towel is destroyed. Next song. Ooh. Is this Caddyshack song? No, it's not. It's something like the same singer that sung the Caddyshack song. All right, 230. Let's do 230. Fast elbows. My goal is to do power, fast elbows. But if I can't get my elbows around, I'll start doing full, because my elbows, they're not moving. I'm not catching it right. I want to get catching it right. 230. Ah, that was terrible. That's where I should be. Come on. Disappointing. Very disappointing. Well, that's why we do this over and over again. Huh. All right. Big pull, fast elbows. Move those feet. I think it's another thing. I don't move my feet enough. Look at that. No. That's where I need to be. So I am going to do a full. It's something in my brain. It's like a hitch or a stop. And my brain doesn't do it. Watch. I'll do a full. For some reason, my body allows to open up. 230. It's weird. Wish I can do it faster, better, in power. It'd be so much easier. All right. 3 at 230, 3 at 245. I don't know if you can see in the mirror, but I have a ton of plates. Almost, I'm gonna do 250. Because I want to. Nice. Go. That was good. Good lift, man. I don't think you can hear me. That lift's heavy. Whew. Oh, there we go. Good lift, man.
Thanks, man.
Most people don't go as low as you and that much weight, so that's awesome.
I try to, you know? Just try to, I have my days of just putting like, you know, close to 400 pounds on it and just getting that far down. And
Oh, yeah.
those days are over. Get a little range of motion, and I'll keep it at 225 if I have to.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Being able to get, because I've done it to where, like you said, you get really, really heavy, but you don't go below parallel. And it's like, and then when you go below parallel, you can't lift that weight. It's just.
Getting out of that hole is where you get on the stretch.
Absolutely.
That's all of it.
Yeah. Good job, man.
Thanks.
All right, 250. But yeah, so I enjoy just giving everybody encouragement. That's why I wanted to go live. I was like, hey, maybe there's other people that I can encourage to lift as well. All right, so this is 250. Let's try 250. 250. I want to do power, but man, I can't let myself screw up on the catch. I need to get that in my muscle memory. All right, 250. Here we go. $250. Like to do power, but my catch has been terrible. Like I said, if you know what I'm doing wrong, please post it, or how I could fix it. I really want to know. Okay, 250. Ready to full, 3 reps. If you noticed, I picked that bar really high up and I dropped because it's, I mean, I could power it, but because I am not rolling over my wrist, I make myself squat. But then I throat chop myself because I pulled the bar really high. All right, dos más. Here we go, 250. One more. Uno más. Elbows weren't great. We're just okay. One more. One more. 250. Those fast elbows. Good catch. Okay, I mean, open up, so I'm happy about that. Open up my elbows and my hands, so happy about that. So, one thing I've been talking about recently, I'm gonna come right back, I gotta get out a towel, is positive self-talk. And my goodness, it helps. Bruce Lee, back in, what was it, 60s or whatever, when he was really going, he told everybody, if you tell yourself negative things are gonna happen. Tell yourself positive things, and something happens where positive things, not saying I'm gonna get a Lamborghini or something like that, but just think of small things like this. I was just about to say, I'm not mad about that lift, which is like a negative, 2 negatives, not is negative, and then mad, another negative. But it means something positive, kind of, but it's still 2 negative things. If instead you say, man, I'm really happy about that, really glad, that was awesome. Positive things, then your body picks up on that. And you know what's weird? I'm by far from a hippie, or I guess the term would be woo-woo type of stuff. I'm one of the furthest people, and I'm a red-blooded American. But I've seen the effects of positive talk. It really works. Trust me. That I believe it. That's why I do it. And my everything gets better. Well, that's right. So I was doing 275. I gotta do 280. I've been doing 280 the whole time. Monday, I think Tuesday I did it as well. If you ever need a spot, let me know. But you looks like you had it just fine.
Oh, appreciate it.
Yeah.
That might be it for today.
That was awesome, man.
Some front squats.
Nobody does front squats. What? That's awesome. I always do overhead squat, front squat, and back squat. It's just, they're fun. I mean, I enjoy doing them.
I used to do a little bit of lifting with some of my friends.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, overhead squat was fun.
Yeah.
My range of motion, my mobility, is not as great as it was like 5 years ago. I was like 20 pounds lighter and just moved around better.
Yeah, I know what you
Even
mean.
like front squats, man, I've always had, like the right grip on them, but nowadays, man, my shoulders,
yes.
it's harder and harder for me to get my arms
I get
back
this
there.
band and I'll step on it and do that because I suck at mobility with that.
When I used to do it more, that it was easier to kind of like bend around, but now it's like front squats once a week and to get my arms back there.
I'm with you.
But I chalk it up to, you know, I'm too big.
Yeah. You got all the gains. Something's got to give. You're all set. All right, here we go. So we got 280. We can do 3. I just did this on Wednesday, I believe, 3 on Wednesday, so we're gonna do it again. I did 4 on Monday, I think. That was awesome. All right. Here we go. 280. Feeling good. Okay, lower back's doing okay. Loosened up a little bit. So make sure you got the same weight. 280. All right, 280. Big pull, fast elbows, best catch of the day. Here we go. That felt a little weird. I don't know what that was all about. I mean, the technique was okay, but the lift felt weird. All right, that's why we keep doing it. 280. Here we go. Best lift of the day, best catch of the day. That felt weird. That felt off. What's going on? What's going on? I gotta think through. I think I'm a little forward. What am I doing wrong? Come on. I gotta take a breath. I think gotta regroup. So I got 1. I'm gonna try. I got 4 of these on Monday, but like I said, I'm like 80%, 85% of what I should be. So that's irritating. All right, come on. Let me catch my breath. I'm gonna hit 1 more. I don't know what. Could be that. Could be that. I'm like 80% of what I should be right now. But let's try it again. Big pull. Big pull, fast elbows. Here we go. Big pull, fast elbows. Drop under the bar. Pull yourself under the bar. That a little close. That one felt weird. I don't know what. At least I'm hitting it. But I got forward on it. And what I don't want is letting my technique slow me down, or that's not the right way to say it. My fatigue to cause an injury. So even though I did this on 4 on Monday for 4 reps. Felt good. Today I'm just feeling off. So I'm gonna make myself do 1 more. I'm gonna catch a breath, make myself do 1 more. I don't want to do it, meaning like part of me wants to stop right now just because feeling off. But the only way you get better is when you push yourself. Just pray, Lord, that you bless me not to hurt myself. Okay. All right, here we go. 280. 3rd rep with a little rest. All right, here we go. Big pull, fast elbows. Piece kick. Ooh, low rider playing too? What's up? Dude, this is the jam. Felt okay. I think that's what I needed. A little bit of rest in between the sets. Like, my strength level is down. So, because my strength level was down, trying to hit 3 in a row without a rest was a lot harder than it should have been. So, I had a rest. So I got 3. Happy about that. I think the last time I did it, I got 265 by 3. So, it's great. Next up, RDLs and push press. And when I'm doing push press, I like to, or strict press, push press, not do my lifters. I don't know why. Well, I mean, I want them to air out because they go back in my bag, but like, as soon as I'm done with my clean and jerk, snatch, back squat, I usually take off my lifters. I mean, it's probably a good idea, but probably a bad idea. But that's what I do. So I got RDLs now. I think it's RDLs was at 250, but it's just so much easier if I leave these weights on. I don't want to take them off. So I'm supposed to do 20 total. I think it's 5 by 4, 5 sets by 4 reps. But RDLs at this weight is, I guess I got strong hamstrings, but this is not bad. So let's see how many I can get. I'm gonna get 20 total. We've been doing hamstrings or RDLs last week or two, so they're a little stronger, and I hopefully won't be as tired, or barely walking. All right, here we go. RDLs. Straight leg deadlift. Okay. How many was that? I can't remember. I lost track. You guys will know this about me. Numbers are my enemy. I'm not good with numbers. So, like if I'm playing golf, after every hole, I got to go back and like 1, 2, 3. It's just sad. Very sad. That's what I got to do. I think it was 7. I think I got 7. But, so RDLs. It's not a deadlift. Romanian deadlift, but basically straight leg deadlift. So with a straight leg deadlift, you don't bend your knees. I mean, you keep them bent a little bit, but well, I'll show you. You want to stick your butt out. So I'll show you the RDLs. Straight leg deadlift, same exact same thing. You just reach your butt back. So you're really getting your hamstrings, and then come up. That's an RDL. All right, here we go. So I got 7, I need 20 total. I mean, it's not that heavy for me, so I do a couple extra reps. All right, here we go. Get a little wider stance, like I would have my clean and jerk. Ooh, my hamstrings are feeling it. Okay, that was my hamstring. It was like saying, what are you doing to me? I don't like you right now. What are you doing? And so, I want to be able to lift tomorrow. So, if I push it too much, I'll be all sore, walking around all gingerly. So I'll do one more set. Is it one more set of 7, I think? I might do 2 sets. Break them up a little bit. But now, I can do my favorite thing. They're all my favorites. I keep saying that. But every lift is my favorite. Just being at the gym is my favorite. I didn't realize this, but when I was working really hard at a job, business, full-time family, started investing in real estate. I actually haven't had a job for 10 years. Isn't that amazing? But because I worked really hard for 8 years investing in real estate, buying up properties where I don't have to work anymore, because of that, I have all this free time. I had no idea I would spend it in the gym. Actually, when I first got started, I started lifting and investing in real estate at the same time. Didn't realize I actually like lifting more. If I could pick anything, much rather lift weights than invest in real estate. But the real estate, I got 30 some properties now and single family homes, as well as 1,000 apartment units. I don't have to work anymore, so all my free time. That's just it, freedom. We want freedom. Okay, RDLs. You know what? I'm gonna pause on that. I felt my hamstring do something weird, because I haven't been. There's always tomorrow. You know, when I was in college playing football, I tried to push through things, but not anymore. There's always tomorrow. I mean, I work out 5 days a week. So I'm going to hold off on those RDLs. How many did I get? I think I got 15 out of 20. And I could tell my hamstrings might be a little sore tomorrow. So getting out of the car, I'd be like, ouch, and not be able to walk. So it's okay. Just RDLs. It's okay to go easy on RDLs. All right, I have no idea. See you, buddy. No idea what weight I'm supposed to be doing, but I'll go a heavy double on push press. What was I talking about beforehand? I can't remember. But I do know I'm like 80 to 85% of what I should be if I was peak energy, strength, and all that sort of stuff. And it's not that my muscles are bad or, you know, not functioning well. It's that my central nervous system is not allowing my muscles to do what I want them to do. So, yeah, it's just the way it is. But you keep pushing through it. You're not going to be 100% every day. All right, so we got push press, but I like starting with strict press. Strict press is my favorite. I wonder how many of these people, the gym got a little crowded right now. How many of these people will still be here February 1st? I mean, it's only a couple days, but usually that's the cutoff. February 1st rolls around, they're like, oh, New Year's resolution, out the door. All right, here we go. Strict press. Five's not bad. You know, a lot of people, I've been asked, not about a lot of people, but I've been asked, you know, if I take anything, what it would be like. Peptides, even creatine. Nope, don't take those. And even, like people talk about TRT, whatever that stands for, testosterone replacement, whatever that is. Nope, definitely don't do that, because your body produces testosterone. So I figure if I artificially put that in, maybe my body might stop producing it. So I don't know, there's a lot of guys that are using it, which is totally great. I'm glad it works for them. I just find I don't have to yet. So I will continue. The only thing I really do take is decaf coffee, and then my pre-workout has about 200 grams of caffeine in it, and that's it. Yeah, I would be a lot bigger, stronger if I did, huh? I know that. All right, here we go. 2 205. We're gonna do strict press now. 205 strict press, and then we'll start doing push press. So I'm jumping a weight. Usually I do 195 after 185, but here we go. I didn't get my head through, come on. I mean, it's not terrible, not great. Really not happy about it, but we're doing push press now. So I need my red ones. Here we go, 225. We're gonna do push press here. See if I can hit 225. I don't know what the top weight is because my programming is on my phone. So I'll just go whatever I can do. Ooh, KC and the Sunshine Band playing. What's up? That's the way. I like it. I personally like just upbeat music. Sometimes if I'm maxing, I'll play like AC/DC or something like that. That's really got some energy behind it. But some of the lyrics aren't the best on it. So I kind of limit how much I listen. Not saying that KC is any better. But anyways, whatever. It's actually just background noise. I mean, I do listen, or you hear it, but I'm focusing so much on the lifting that I don't really hear it all that much. All right, here we go. 225 push press. Let's do it. I think I was supposed to do 3, but I just figured let me do an extra one because it was feeling okay. Right. 235. Got 235 now. Whew, that felt good. And honestly, like I said a little bit ago, in the clean and jerk, it's so much better when you get done with the clean, get on your chest, and you think, oh, the hard part's done. Now I got the easy part, which is pushing over my head. So much better than feeling like, oh crap, the easy part's done, the hard part's next. So that's why I work really hard or strengthen my shoulders every day. Did I ever tell you every day is leg day? Or did I tell you every day snack day? Or every day's clean and jerk? Every day snatch, strict press, every day, 5 days a week. It's my favorite thing to do. Isn't that crazy? In fact, yesterday was a day off, a rest day, and I hated it. Ugh, just felt weird. We just need to go gym. All right, we got 235 push press. Got to push a little bit more. Whew. Bringing that down is kind of heavy. I don't know if you guys heard that squeaking that I did. It's like squeaking out of my mouth because it's heavy. I usually just hold my breath. All right, what do we got? Let's do 245. Let's see if I can get one. Should be able to. I don't even know what my max is, but should be able to get one at 245. Push press. The stronger you get on your press, the stronger your core gets too. Think about it. You have to be tight when you're holding it up. And if you don't, if you're not tight on it, then you're gonna hurt yourself. You're gonna hurt your back or something. So you have to have a tight core. And yes, I still have to go to the bathroom. Been holding it. And usually, as I'm resting, like snatch and clean and jerk, I need a lot more time just to rest. And I'm also gonna be using the plates, so I don't put them away. But strict press, push press, I don't need to sit down to rest, because much less of a workout doing push press than clean and jerk and snatch. So I figure I might as well start cleaning up a little bit. And if you guys want to look like a pro here at the gym, you want people to look at you like, man, that person knows what they're doing. It's the easiest thing in the world. Clean up after yourself. Put the weights away. Seriously. You'll be like, oh man, that guy's been here. That gal's been here before. They know the protocol. It's just so irritating when somebody leaves all their weights on. Just think about it. It's their last set, which means it might be heavy, might not be, but it's their last set. They leave it expecting somebody else to take care of it, or thinking, oh, somebody's first set is going to be my last set. I don't know. I think it's just not thinking. All right, 245, push press. So the goal on push press is not to bend like that, it's to come down and then drive it up. For some reason, my legs are feeling a little off. Maybe it's every day's leg day. That's probably what it is. All right, here we go. Just Sting. I'm listening to Every Day, or no, Every Move You Make. That song is, come on, I need something a little more poppy. Okay, sorry, my playlist is off. All right, that's a little better. Is it Steppenwolf? All right, here we go. Here we go, push press. Let's try to get it. $245, not bad. Might as well go up. I mean, I didn't know I was going to do that. So I got 2 on there. Might as well go up. I gotta wait till this guy moves. I don't like crowding people when they're putting weights on. So 245. I don't know if I've ever done 255 on push press. Isn't that weird? My other lists were feeling off, but today push press feels okay. It's totally weird. All right, let's just try to get a single here. If it feels good, I'll do a double. How long have I been lifting for now? Usually it's about an hour and a half to 2 hours, 5 days a week. If you want to get good at something, you do, I think they say, to be like an expert, you need like, is it 1,000 hours doing something? 10,000 hours? I don't know. But the more you do it, the better you get at it. You learn from doing things wrong to do it right. Okay, 255. Let's try 255. All right, here we go. Well, let's just see. Push press, 255. Push press, 255. Let's see it. I want to wait till this guy moves. I don't want to drop it on. 255. Not doing a second one because I got lightheaded right there on that one. Isn't that funny? I literally got lightheaded at the top, and I was like, I hope I don't drop it. But I actually did not drop it. Should I go up? Like, I'm surprising myself. Well, maybe not. I mean, getting lightheaded on 255. It moved okay. Come on. This is if I literally have these dilemmas and these thoughts in my head. But nope. Here I am thinking, you know what? It is I've been here for an hour and a half, so I figure it's time to quit. It's time to stop. But I appreciate you guys being on, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Let's see. There we go.